Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aquarius, May 17, 2025. This is a generally powerful time of the year for getting to the heart of a matter, exploring an intimate relationship, or pouring your energies into a project you truly care about. Today, you can struggle with some indecision, especially if you give in to the idea that you need to explore all your options to get ahead. In truth, the day is better when you aim to focus and center yourself. The moon moves into your home and family sector later today, and life is settling in for you, or you're seeking more peace or predictability as the day advances. At the same time, sharing activities or combining resources with someone can also be fulfilling now. You can have a strong desire to master a project or resolve problems. Every planet in our solar embodies individual archetypal traits. Jupiter, our planet of luck, expansion, and growth, is one of our favorite planets in the heavens above. Currently, it is in the mutable air sign of Gemini, bringing expansion to everything the twins possess. When it comes to sex and intimacy, we may find that we are deeply curious about experiences, but less so in an emotional way, more so in an intellectual perspective. Embrace this energy now and in the future. The human collective will experience it until June 9, 2025. An impulse to show off or make a splashy purchase might actually pay off if you follow it all the way to the end. Don't let yourself be influenced by the so-called voice of reason. You need to be very protective of your time and energy so often you give to others and skimp on yourself. Return to the child state and focus on yourself today. Get some exercise and ask for guidance from a professional when you need it. It would be wonderful to have a healthy meal prepared for you by someone else. Otherwise, many organic grocery stores prepare wonderful meals that can be taken to go. Take it easy today. Hopefully you'll be able to spend today in your home or with your family. This is sure to feel important for you on this day. Time spent in the home environment will be the most enjoyable, but if you do have to put in a workday, expect that you're not going to be at peak performance. Take it easy on yourself and make some plans for this evening that will allow you to connect with family members. What makes the moon's only visit to your communication sector WHI? Venus is in your relationship sector significant, is that it comes just days after it clashed with all planets there when moving through Libra late last week. With the dwarf planet Ceres 2 days away from returning to begin your first deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities in 4 years, and Saturn returning later next week for the first time in 3 decades, today is all about having the communication lines open. Especially with Mercury, the planet of communication, having left your relationship sector over the weekend and the moon leaving tomorrow. The moon is still in your communication sector after its friendly aspect to Venus in your relationship sector yesterday, and today has gone on to form a friendly aspect to the rest of the planets there. While this is the moon's only visit to your communication sector while Venus is in your relationship sector, today the moon is connecting with planets that have been working to establish a firm foundation for years. Aquarius, your connections are mirrors. What are they reflecting? Your quote of the day: true partnership sharpens, not softens. Your color of the day is electric blue, vivid and alert. Lucky numbers: 5, 12, 23. A relationship dynamic may reveal its truth today. Speak clearly, even if it risks discomfort. Growth often comes through friction. Look for the lesson, not just the comfort. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 17, 2025. Whether you're arriving here seeking clarity, reassurance, or just a quiet moment to reconnect with yourself, you've landed exactly where you need to be. This reading is more than just predictions. Think of it as a reflective companion for the day ahead, one that encourages you to pause, breathe, and listen inward. Today's cards are the Chariot, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands, and King of Swords. Each one carries a piece of guidance, and together they tell a story of resilience, collaboration, emotional renewal, and mental clarity. Let's unfold this narrative and see how it might align with your path today. We begin with the Chariot, a card of movement, momentum, and willpower. If you've been wrestling with indecision lately or waiting for a sign to act, this is it. The Chariot says you've got what it takes to push forward, even if the road ahead isn't perfectly paved. It's okay if you've been feeling like things have been pulling you in two directions. Sometimes it's in the tension that we discover our strength. Today, take one step with intention. You don't have to rush, but you do have to trust that you're capable of steering your own journey. Next comes the Three of Pentacles, which brings the reminder that progress often comes through collaboration. You're not meant to go it alone. This could be a nudge to lean into your community, to ask for support, or to recognize how much value others bring into your life. Think about the last time someone helped you in a small but impactful way, maybe a friend who reminded you of your worth, a coworker who made your day easier, or even a stranger who smiled when you needed it. This card asks you to notice those connections and maybe even reach out to co-create something meaningful today. Who could you build with, learn from, or simply share the journey with? The heart-opening Ace of Cups is next, and what a beautiful gift it is. This card signals emotional renewal, new beginnings in love or connection, and the overflow of heartfelt energy. If you've been feeling emotionally parched, the Ace of Cups is like that first sip of water after a long hike. It invites you to feel deeply again, to soften where you've hardened, and to give yourself permission to be vulnerable in safe spaces. This may be a day where a conversation heals something. A moment of self-compassion shifts your mood, or even where a creative spark reignites your passion. Let love, in whatever form it shows up, surprise you. Now we arrive at the Nine of Wands, a card that honors your persistence. It's okay to admit that you've been tired, or even a little on edge from holding it all together. This card tells you that you've come so far, and even though you're not quite at the finish line, you are incredibly close. Today, take a moment to honor your endurance, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. Maybe you've been standing guard over your boundaries, protecting something precious, or simply trying to keep your head above water. Whatever it is, know that your resilience has not gone unnoticed. You've done more than survive, you've grown through it. Finally, the King of Swords steps in, offering clarity and leadership energy. This card represents truth, intellect, and the power of speaking clearly. If there's a conversation that needs to happen or a decision that's been lingering, this is the time to approach it with calm confidence. The King of Swords doesn't shy away from difficult topics, but he does so with wisdom, fairness, and detachment from drama. You may find yourself thinking more clearly today, or seeing a situation for what it truly is. Use that insight wisely. Your voice has weight, and your mind is sharper than you may realize. When we look at the full spread, a pattern emerges: forward movement, meaningful collaboration, emotional healing, persistence, and clear-minded truth. It's a powerful recipe for growth, but also a reminder that you are both soft and strong. You are capable of pushing forward while staying open. You can hold space for others while honoring your own needs. And even when the path feels uncertain, you have an inner compass that knows which way is true for you. So let me ask you this: where in your life are you being invited to trust your strength without hardening your heart? Is there a connection, a project, or a dream that's asking you to show up just a little more boldly today? I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. What part of this reading resonated most with you? Have you recently made a decision that required courage? Or maybe you've had a moment of clarity that shifted everything? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. You are doing beautifully, even if you can't always see it. Keep going. Keep feeling. Keep choosing what aligns with the truest version of you. You are supported, you are guided, and you are never alone on this journey.